purple flames shooting out of Goku left all the teens present amazed. He was extremely concentrated, burning the poison that was within his meridians, but he did not realize that what he was doing was something of extreme difficulty. The perfect control of Essence Fire.
Many higher-ranking beings were also not able to handle it that way. And Goku did it unconsciously.
Beyond having Saru, the strongest and most feared beast in that kingdom. His talent and skill as a warrior could not be underestimated.
I always looked for the legendary Essence game, and I could never find the lotto.
My brother always said that you had to have an affinity with the game, but this brat in front of me, being only an emperor level, has that power.
I feel humiliated.
Should I kill him and steal his game essence?
No, my brother would never allow that. I must put that stupid idea aside. The other side has a high-level holy plan.
With it you are able to support my essential game. But this control does not come from that plan.
It's you, Master. You were impressive.
Most of the poison-infected meridians were cleansed after being consumed by the powerful fire. There were only a few of those that were sealed left, but they were only small particles of poison that had leaked out despite being sealed. Once again, it would strongly impact certain points on your body, allowing the flow of energy to the heart. The Essence Fire became more powerful and would destroy the chest of the sanctuary, since Goku had increased the power of the fire to burn the poison that had shot into the heart, when he unblocked the rest of the meridians. It is at a critical moment. The poison that was being stopped came very quickly to the heart. Deal with the poison of that damn old man. I don't know how many besides me could. Damn, he's right. At least I couldn't clean the poison from my body.
Phew.
Essence Fire exploded in the sanctuary. The Ice Prince was covered in an amazing layer of ice that was placed in front of him, being the only one who had the reaction to defend himself from the game. All the others have been left intact, because the Essence Fire had been rejected by the Emperor King.
Goku opened his eyes. He had done it.
Very soon after the poison reached the heart, he had burned it with that last burst of fire. What control you have, young man. Thanks for the compliment. Goku would quickly look for the space bag.
When he had it in his hands, he sighed.
Goodness. When you open it, many beings would come out. Where we are. And the enemies?
We have passed the first stage.
They don't have to worry.
Does that mean that you managed to defeat 2 levels, Emperor? Unfortunately not.
Look, there they are.
The Megaverse B team was seen by Megaverse 18.
I'm sorry, Goku. There was a lot of burden for you. If only I could jump over the barrier, I could have helped you.
It's okay, Shiro Saiyan. You all are important to me.
If I am able to be so strong, it is all thanks to having them by my side.
Knowing that I must defend them, I am twice as strong.
Hey, Your Highness, King Emperor, those items were hidden inside a divine treasure. That's against the rules. It's cheating. I beg you to take account when disqualifying them.
The bag, rings, belts and other space objects are not a trap. You have a special grudge towards this Megaverse.
That's all. Not in any way.
But it seems like an act of cowardice to hide in that thing. Are you talking about acts of cowardice? Cowardice what your idiot captain did. Better shut your mouth and solve this in the second stage of this war. Do you want to kill that Megaverse?
Do it with your own hands.
Megaverse 18, I keep my promises. I hate weak people and respect powerful people. In this case, you have earned my respect and I sincerely apologize for disparaging your Megaverse and deleting it. A snap of his fingers was enough to bring back the half of Megaverse 18 he had wiped out. At the same instant, Teams 6 to 17 lost half of their Megaverses.
I declare the first stage of this war over.
I want to congratulate Megaverse 18 for their great participation.
I hope to see excellent fights from you.
6 keys were thrown to each of the 6 teams that had passed.
6 doors opened with the numbers 1 to 6, depending on the place they occupied in the first stage.
They will enter through those doors.
The next stage will continue in 300 hours. Inside those doors are medications needed to restore lost powers, also cauldrons for refining pills, but you better not touch those, since only an Emperor King has enough energy to form good quality pills. If they refine a low quality pill, it will eventually affect their cultivation.
I see a great future in some of you, don't go ruining it.
When those 300 hours pass, you will be immediately transported to the largest combat arena in this Megaverse, which is located in the Omnipotent realm. There will be many spectators there besides me. Among them will be the elders of the kingdom. If you stand out in this war, they could invite you to become an important part of their organization.
But my recommendation is, be free.
Serving others is something a true king should never do.
Good luck to all. Well, sister, it seems this is where we say goodbye.
I wouldn't have liked to be supporting them. One more thing, losing teams, whose members have the highest level, can be part of the spectators.
Enter through that door.
A new door opened.
Luckily, thanks to Daruma, we have a supreme level.
I will also be able to see the fighting. The others were transported out of there. The Emperor King was not aware, but there was an infiltrator in the kingdom at the service of one of the elders, to transport the losing members and kill them.
What will happen to those who lost in this first stage? His punishment was to lose half of the Megaverse.
The participants will be safe, they have already been transported to a safe place. At least that was what he thought, because a strong advanced emperor had already eliminated everyone without a trace, and had one more mission, to eliminate Goku's team before the second stage of the war began. The Emperor King was different, he respected power no matter who it was. At first he made the mistake of underestimating Megaverse 18, since in ancient wars they had been crushed and made a fool of. That's why in this war, he had only given them the opportunity to not die before the other teams, eliminating his Megaverse first, but after seeing it happen to the Titan Ape that he had sent to teach them a lesson, he changed his mind, regretting it. Judge that Megaverse. But for the elders it was different, they were extremely arrogant, judging everyone by their family lineage, and from their point of view in Megaverse 18 they were beings worse than trash, who would only contaminate the kingdom. The teams entered the assigned doors, as well as those who were just going to watch the fights. The Emperor King and his brother also left the sanctuary. However, a being with evil intentions was hidden in another dimension, waiting for the perfect moment to eliminate its target.
Oh, this place is pretty big. I was very surprised by the character of that Emperor King. I didn't think someone as strong and arrogant as him would have what it takes to apologize.
Yeah, or maybe he knows how to fake an apology pretty well. His apology has been sincere. Before, he also offered to help me get the poison out of my body. That Emperor King is not arrogant, he just doesn't like weak beings.
I don't quite understand what you're thinking.
As much as I try to see through it, I can't do it.
Indeed, Master. He became someone feared for his strength and not his family.
Although he was never a threat since my powers surpassed his, he didn't seem like an evil guy to me either, rather I feel like he was taking orders from someone else.
In the kingdom there are many beings of King Emperor rank, but they never show their faces.
I have only met one of the kingdom's elders, and I faced him only once.
The so-called Poison Emperor King.
Unlike Viatria, the King Emperor you know, and with whom I had many fights. That kind of poison was a coward. He didn't attack head-on, he only used his deadly poison to attack from a distance, and when he received just a couple of hits from me, he immediately escaped and Hamas heard from him again. On the other hand, Vyaku no longer knows what was going through his head, since he wasn't afraid of me. Whenever we fought he would die, and then he would escape so as not to die, but he never turned his back on a fight. I think he was looking for something more than fighting with me, whether it was raising his level or something else that I don't know. Dad, I would like to ask you a question. Why are you so much stronger than me if half of Saru is inside me?
There shouldn't be that much difference.
I want to know that too, Goku. I lost my power, but I was born into this world of omnipotent beings.
Even so, you surpassed the Supreme King level, reaching the coveted rank that everyone desires. The Emperor level, something that in this life may be impossible for me.
Yukina, affinity with beasts depends on each person. Saru and I have known each other forever, so I can understand how strong he is. The half of Saru inside me has the same power as his full form before it separated.
Even more.
The difference in power with yours is enormous.
However, don't worry, you are my daughter, in the future you will be unstoppable.
And also another important aspect. And that also answers your question, Kana. I have twice as many meridians. A normal cultivator has 216, while I have 432, so cultivating power is easier for me.
Wow, you are special, Goku. I always knew it from the moment I met you.
By the way, thank you. The crystal from the other ice cream that you gave me helped a lot in the growth of my power.
It's nothing, I'm glad it helped you.
I thought it was a useless plant, But that girl doesn't know what a treasure that plant represents. If an Emperor Sarango from now on had seen her with it, they would have quickly killed her to steal it. We have just over 12 days to plan a strategy, although I doubt that will work. The difference in strength with other beings is impressive. Some of them reach the Emperor level.
Here we have a divine cauldron refining pills in plants of high purity.
Byaku is already correct.
If a low-quality pill is refined, it would be fatal to one's cultivation.
But you have me. Fire Agency is the king among games, and you have perfect control over it.
If you are able to get the poison out of the meridians, refining the pill will be a piece of cake.
You are very talented with game management, more than I ever was. Let's refine a level 7 pill.
That will help all your companions rise a rank.
You are ready? Goku searched his brain for the correct way to refine a level 7 extreme difficulty pill. The prize Saint rank pill was considered a level 6 pill, and it was already very efficient for increasing energy. If Goku managed to finish the pill successfully, it would definitely prove very beneficial to his friends.
Purifying pill? Saru, what is this? How do you have this level of knowledge in your brain?
I don't even know it myself, Master.
I have never seen the creation of a pill in my life, but strangely I know how to do it.
I'm as confused as you.
I see, not even Saru himself knows the secret of his incredible power and knowledge.
I will try my best to form that level 7 pill.
Fail or succeed, my ability will decide. Goku's would use the maximum of his powers to start refining the pill.
What's happening?
Do you feel a threat? I need this form and this power to succeed in what I am going to do.
The reality is that the levels of other teams are very high. You also have to increase your level.
Yes, it's easy for you to say it, but we are already at our limits.
Boundaries? That does not exist.
The only limit is the one you set for yourself when thinking that. I am going to refine a pill for you. When you do, they will raise your level. Hey Goku, I'm sorry to tell you this, but that's more than impossible. An Emperor level does not have the ability to do that. Furthermore, this requires a lot of knowledge. Goku walked straight to the divine pill refining cauldron, using his essence fire to raise it to the required temperature.
Okay, let's begin. I trust you, Purple Eye.
Don't let me down.
Goku filled with flames, beginning to put in the materials for refining, raising the intensity of his game so that they were refined well.
His family looked at him in amazement.
They didn't understand how he was able to do that, and that was to be expected because not even Goku and Zero themselves knew. The murderer sent for one of the elders of the kingdom, and had entered the place where they were, but since it was his specialty to murder without anyone noticing, he could not notice his presence since he was an expert in hiding it.
That brat is using the refining cauldron.
Such a conceited mere Emperor rank.
The pill, if you can form it.
It will be of low quality and will affect your cultivation. That purple fire is very strange.
It is impossible for it to be an essence fire.
He couldn't stand it as it would turn into ashes. What kind of fire would it be? Saru, do you feel that?
Of course, Master, but you must finish the pill. If you are distracted even for a moment you will fail. That murderous energy remains hidden, but it will not attack yet. We must take advantage and finish it.
After almost 24 hours, Goku was very exhausted from using the fire essence for so long. Actually, that was a level 7 pill. It was very difficult to form it. The pill is going to disintegrate. It increases the power of the fire. Using the fire essence for so long used up almost all of it. Might energy. Goku felt several warm energies collide against his back. All his friends were giving him energy.
It's true. I am not allowed to fail.
Essence fire explodes. A fire tiger shot out from his palms, quickly running around the place to increase its heat with extreme speed, intact against the pill refiner, who after receiving fire energy plan, had taken out the pill that was almost complete. Dart.
If you touch the air, this is over, Master.
Goku looked at his friends.
Upon looking, Ashi screamed, that is, dark imitation, Phoenix, formed from essence fire.
The Phoenix swallowed the pill that was almost complete, and with the heat from within it had finished forming.
The Phoenix bird flew to Goku's hands, where it would release a huge pill that generated an unparalleled aroma. It was a supreme quality pill. The fire management with which it had been refined had been more than perfect. It didn't seem like it was refined by a beginner who was refining for the first time, but rather that it was comparable to a master expert at it.
The pill split into several fragments, forming small pills that would be enough for everyone.
This is for you. With them you will raise your level by at least 1 rank.
Quick, eat them.
Goku would eat one without wasting time.
He could not raise a level, as the amount of energy for an emperor to reach advanced emperor was gigantic.
He not only eaten it to instantly recover the power spent during refining, as he was aware that someone was targeting them.
The quality of this pill is supreme.
This is the famous saint level pill? It is actually a purifying pill.
It purifies the meridians, causing strength to shoot beyond the limits of a cultivator. Eat them now.
Everyone would start eating the pills.
Why are you so nervous?
We should be safe here.
Inado Beast Akari, Fire Shield.
But what are you doing? Increase your level with that pill. Do not try to go out or touch that fire, because you will be charred.
Goku flashed around that place, landing a blow where nothing could be seen, but his fist had collided with something, and he would quickly dodge something invisible.
Hey, can you really see me, damn?
I keep my ki so low that it's undetectable.
If you were thinking of attacking surprise, you have failed.
Yes, your ki is almost 0, but your murderous intent is not.
Why didn't you attack from the beginning? What did you expect? I became aware of your presence since you arrived. What a shame I just went through.
This is the 3rd time someone discovered me before I killed them.
However, I feel humiliated.
The previous 2 were king and emperor level.
You, being so weak, were able to ruin my long list of kills without leaving a trace. I killed more than 1,000 cultivators, and they didn't even know who killed them.
I'm going to tear you to pieces. Now I understand.
You were waiting for you to sleep to attack.
I hate smart guys.
The subject had been visible to Goku.
If I'm showing you my face, it's because you won't come out alive.
Apprendente Kizoro was released.
That pressure fell on the entire place. That's why I was so nervous. An advanced emperor is in this place.
I knew it.
That king emperor only pretended to apologize.
The truth is that he was planning to kill us.
Sorry, can we handle him?
Your power increased a little with the purifying pill, but you were far away from the advanced emperor level.
You have twice as many meridians. You are stronger than any being in the same rank as you.
No fear, Master.
Maybe we can handle that advanced emperor.
He would swiftly dodge 3 tiny needles heading for his heart. One of them hit his arm, but without thinking twice he would cut it off and it would grow with brutal speed. The healing had increased quite a bit with a small increase in his strength. You're very fast, worm.
A needle like that is capable of killing an emperor king.
They are bathed in venom from the person who entrusted me with the mission, and from a snake of the same rank.
Making this a mixed poison.
Impossible to cure.
Those are the so-called hidden weapons. Be very careful. They are so dangerous that they can kill a being with a higher rank. Ghosts from hell.
Triple Dark Beast.
3 beasts rushed to consume their prey, but all 3 were torn to pieces in an instant. Suddenly, a supreme blow would hit the back of the assassin, codenamed Sashin 7, who was part of the elite of the King Emperor of Poison.
Before that blow was recovered, many more impacts hit his body, causing severe burns and great life damage.
Finish it now, Master.
Mythical Fire Dragon.
Goku's strongest attack hit Insukito's body squarely.
A tremendous explosion shook the place where they were.
That tremor, although it was small, was felt by the Emperor King, who thought that someone was training, but some doubt passed over his head.
We took you by surprise, Master.
I bet he underestimated your Emperor level, not knowing how strong you are.
Damned bastard. This pain that I feel.
I'll pay you back 3 times as much.
No.
They better be 100 times more.
He was left alive. Sachin 7 emerged from the flames, where his skin had been completely burned. You could see the flesh of his face and arms.
I can't heal these damn wounds.
I underestimated the power of the brat. This is Essence Fire.
This pill is very valuable.
To think I'd have to use it for a damn worm.
Taking out a holy pill, he would immediately eat it, being able to heal the damage that the Essence Fire had caused him.
I'll kill you.
Goku received a heartbreaking blow to the face, which had taken away part of his cheek. His opponent's blows spun around, causing tears in the skin and flesh. 12 stars looked at each other. In each of them, Goku had received tears in different parts of his body.
Steam was coming out of the wounds. It had not taken anything to heal those wounds.
but he instantly felt immense pain. He had been poisoned with each of those blows.
The essence fire flowed like lightning through the meridians, compared to the last time where it was almost completely poisoned.
This time it was nothing, no matter that it was mixed and deadly poison.
A kick pierced an illusion of Goku, and he would impact Sashin 7's head from above, brutally crashing him to the ground. Furious, he recovered from the blow and launched an attack, letting himself be carried away by his anger. He was not bothered by the pain of the blows, but rather that they were delivered by a mirrored Emperor level. Goku received 5 hits in each exchange of fists, while his enemy only 1. That was because of the difference in levels, that with that single hit he received damage, and that went against the logic that those of the kingdom had.
Since it was said that an advanced emperor could face several normal emperors at the same time and defeat them. Furthermore, the assassins were not used to head-on combat, since their specialty was attacking and killing without anyone noticing.
I feel like this guy fights on the same level as me. That cannot be possible.
If I fail, I will be everyone's laughingstock.
By relaxing his body, he would order his mind, calming the anger he felt towards that guy.
I know I can beat him. Your opponent is calming down.
That's a problem, Daruma.
The advantage we initially gained will be lost.
Goku's head was kicked flying.
When he was about to heal, Sashin would stop him from doing so. And when he finally managed to regenerate, he was grabbed by the neck feeling like his ki was being drained. And no matter how hard he tried to break free, he couldn't do it.
I got carried away with anger.
I fell into your trap completely.
That surprise attack was initially the trigger for him to almost lose the fight.
How stupid I was.
But this time I will kill you.
Oozaru, it has frozen my meridians.
It's not an ice technique, it's paralysis.
I can't move anymore. There is no other alternative.
Complete release of Master Spirit Beast.
They will discover you. It's preferable to you dying. At that moment, Hachin's arms fell to the ground and were unable to regenerate.
What are you doing here? Why does a murderer come to get involved in the cult war that I'm in charge of? Which of the elders sent you?